Fox Business Alert: Capitol Hill is still reeling at this hour after a stunning twist. A day after Congress passed and sent a sweeping bipartisan housing affordability bill to President Trump's desk, the president canceled today's signing ceremony. He kind of infuriated lawmakers on both sides of the aisle by calling the bill, quote, minor importance, saying he won't sign it until Congress approves unrelated voter ID legislation. The bill, the housing bill, called the 21st Century Road to Housing Act, is supposed to be much more focused on affordability and marks the most significant housing reform in decades. It focuses on boosting housing supply, removing regulatory red tape around construction, and prohibiting large institutional investors, including private equity firms, from snapping up vast numbers of single-family homes, shutting out individual home buyers in the process. Will it actually help the average American achieve the American dream? Joining me now, live in studio, Serhant founder and CEO Ryan Serhant. How many offices do you have now around America?
Oh, boy. We just opened our 17th state yesterday. So I opened Houston, San Antonio, Austin, and Dallas yesterday. We opened up across California 3 weeks ago. We opened Boston in January.
Did I see you at storefront in Malibu?
Yeah, we're in Malibu.
Yeah,
it's great.
But you're also in Kansas. You're doing all kinds of business.
Whoa. We do business in Kansas. We have not opened up a Serhant, Kansas just yet. I'm going to have 70 emails now when I come off of this, mostly from my finance team.
Well, tell me why you're doing business in Kansas.
Land grabs. There's a significant hedge to hard assets in a way that I really haven't seen in my career. I got into the business the day Lehman Brothers filed for bankruptcy, and so I believe there was a lot of that in 2009 and 2010, yes. But, you know, there's a lot of smart money that's moving into hard assets like land, and there's land advisory councils that we're now a part of. We're selling a significant amount of ranch and farmland. We're selling a significant amount of land that has water rights.
Who's buying that?
A lot of people that work 4 blocks from this building that I'm in right now.
High finance?
Yeah, there's a lot of high finance, where a lot of the wealth has been created over the past 20 to 20 years. Where have we incentivized people to make money? They've made that money there, and they're putting it into real estate. And so you see, real estate in America is an asset. It is not infrastructure. We want it to be infrastructure because everyone needs a home or should have a home. But we treat it like an asset, and we protect it. And it's hard to scale home values while also creating affordability. So acts like what we see here. I mean, what did Trump say? It's of minor importance. Yeah, because it is a great headline with low outcome. It bans institutional investors from owning more than 350 single-family homes. You know how many single-family homes institutional investors own in the United States? Less than 3% that they put on the market for rent. It's not going to do anything for your average consumer. They're going to create a mortgage pilot for loans under $100,000. They're going to reduce some regulatory hurdles, that might save home builders $5,000 to $10,000 if they build manufactured homes that no longer need a steel chassis. But it's not creating affordability. It's not creating an environment where the Fed's going to lower rates or where local policy is going to create new zoning rules and regulations that are going to create more houses.
This is significant. You, who are knee-deep in all kinds of real estate, high-end, middle-end, and now farmland, things like that, in hard assets, you're saying it's not going to help affordability. What should be in there that isn't?
We need builders to build. From 1960 until about 2005, on average, we created roughly 7 to 8 new housing permits per 1,000 people. We have not gotten over about 4 per 1,000 since 2009. And that includes the run-up in the market in 2015, 2016, the run-up in the market we've had over the past couple years. Again, we've treated housing as an asset class, and that's great. It's a great store of wealth. It's a great dream to have. But we have not created mobility. So everything that we've wanted about homes has restricted the next generation from being able to have access to it. Imagine if, you talk about stocks all day long. What happens when a share price gets too expensive? What do? They do a stock split, right? They cut it up. You can't cut up a house. You can cut up the lot. But what you do is you go local. So this bill will do nothing. It won't do anything. It is just great headline, and it's great for politicians, but it won't actually help a regular person. Where
do you think the stock market has a cosmic crash with what's happening in the real estate market? And I ask that because There's a lot of money pouring into IPOs and exciting AI companies, and the spend is gigantic on behalf of just about every tech company, and then companies that aren't in tech but want to use AI.
Yeah.
What do you see on the market that gives you an indication this might be a little bubbly?
We've done $1.5 billion in residential real estate sales since the day SpaceX IPO'd.
1.5 billion.
Directly tied.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Directly tied. How so?
To people that were indirectly or directly invested into SpaceX, whether through an SPV or through a venture fund, so on and so forth, through employees a little bit, but mostly from people spending a significant amount of money who've created a lot of liquidity within the past couple of weeks, as well as people who are anticipating future IPOs. And so it's been great for trophy residential real estate. It's created a lot of liquidity.
Now that I think of it, they were smart if they did it right after the IPO, because since the IPO, the stock has come way off the highs.
Yeah, but things go up and things go down. Again, people have to watch the news and read the headlines with a little bit of a grain of salt. You're great. You're awesome. But as a whole, you know, fear is the best negotiator.
Wow. Okay. What's the hottest city right now to buy real estate in?
Well, man, every time I get asked this question, it creates an issue. To be honest, I'm very, very excited about Texas and our incredible new Serhant agents that we just onboarded. We've onboarded 150 agents onto our platform in the last 48 hours. I think San Antonio is incredible with direct flights everywhere. I love Dallas. It's a great hub for business. I love Austin. I've always loved Austin. My sister's in Austin. I'm from Houston, and we have a major presence in Houston now. I'm super bullish on where Texas is going to be over the next couple of years.
Ryan, I know your story, and it is one that is a great American dream story. I hope everybody go to my Everyone Talks to Liz podcast, because I did one with Ryan. You hear his whole beginning of walking on foot, block by block, trying to hustle business in the real estate world.
I do that now. I'm going to find clients in your lobby. What do you mean? You guys are buying Roku, aren't you? There's tons of money here.
Great to have you, Ryan. Thank you so very much. Speaking of Texas, West Texas Intermediate crude coming down again today. We are going to take you to the location where it gets drilled out of the ground, West Texas itself. Up next, we talk to the real-life landmen about the impact of the Iran war on their business. That in a live report next.